GorillaMaker.com. We're in front of a GM3D500. We're going to work on calibration. Calibration is when we adjust the distance from the tip to the bed. We use a calibration block. This calibration is good for all 500 series printers. Shelly is our tech person today. This is the block that you will find in your toolbox. The first thing we want to do is come over to the menu and click it once, go down to prepare. Then we want to go over to preheat ABS. We want to go to heat EXT. You'll see the set points change and it'll come up to temperature rather quickly. We just got done preheating this for a different operation. That's why the temperatures are so high. Once you see the left extruder temperature come up to around the 200 mark, you can go ahead and continue. Again, what we're trying to do is we want to calibrate the end of the tip to the table so we don't gouge it or we don't print too high. It's a very simple operation. We want to press the menu key, go over to control, go down to motion, and we want to do auto home. Now, after the printer does an auto home, you're used to seeing this each time when you print. Before each print job, it will do this. The Z's coming up, and it's going to hit that limit switch right there, and when it stops, then we'll do the next thing. So after it homes, we'll come back down to the menu. If your menu timed out, just go right back to it. Go down to wiggle the key, and that's where it timed out. So we're going to go back to control, motion, and you'll see a new menu option that says auto tilt. That menu option is not available until after you do a home. This will take a minute or two. Fast forwarding a little bit, now it's at the end of its table tilt leveling. Once it gets here, your menu will probably have timed out. Press your enter key, go down to control, go over to motion, and you want to go down to center XY. It'll bring it to where it thinks it should be. And the next step is scroll the menu button down till you see move Z axis. When you press the key, you want to turn that to 25.5 to start with. That's 25 millimeters, 0.5. That is written right here on the gauge block. So the next thing you want to do is slide that up in there between the bed and the tip without burning yourself. So that slid under there really easy. There's probably a half a millimeter or better room right there. So what Shelly's going to do is she's going to move this in a negative position to get it closer. How far did you move? So slide that up there again. See how that fits a lot better now. She only moved that 0.2. So she went from 25.5 to 25.3. Now the nice thing about our printer is at this point you can press the enter button, scroll down to where it says do the math, press the button, and you'll see multiple options. If you don't want to be here, you can go back. If you want to change the gauge block, which we don't because we are using a 25.5, and we go down to the last entry that says yes. Now you'll notice that this set point right here has changed. It used to be 5.9 something, now it's 5.58. So that's a lot closer. And the last step is you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom and say store. That will save these settings. If you did not press the store button, the next time you turn your printer off and on, it would not be calibrated correctly. So please don't forget to store your settings. Now we're going to do a test print to see if the first layer is okay. But first we have to go to our slicer and make a model. That's all you have to do to calibrate your printer. If you want to see a test print, look for the next video.